Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see how to invoke Salesforce REST API function from AWS Lambda function and query custom object records. So in this video I'm going to demo how to query custom object records from invoke Salesforce REST API function in AWS Lambda. So invoke Salesforce REST API function is a Lambda function which can be used to query data, create data, and also update the record in Salesforce. In this demo, we are going to see how to query it, and we are also going to query it from the custom object. So I have an custom object called employee here, and this is the employee name, test employee. First name is test, last name is employee, and this is the phone number. And this is a custom object record. So I'm going to use invoke Salesforce REST API function Lambda to query this custom object record. So I have opened my invoke Salesforce REST API function Lambda, and I have done all the configurations, and then I have set up all the environment variables. Next, I'm going to query the record. So I'm going to use the method name called queryRecord. And when we call this queryRecord method name, we have to pass a parameter variable called SOQL. And in the SOQL, you can pass the Salesforce query. So this is the payload which will query data from custom object called employee. It will fetch the first name, last name, where the phone number is equal to this particular phone number. So let me test it. It got executed successfully, and this is the first name and this is the last name. I fetched only first name and last name, so my response is having only first name and last name. If you wanted this employee number, if you want this phone number fields, then you can definitely include that in your select statement. So use queryRecord method name to query custom object records using invoke Salesforce REST API function Lambda. For configuration and setting up environment variables, please check the video description. It has a blog post which has screenshots and other useful information using which you can set up this configuration and environment variables without any issues. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.